Hey there, welcome to the official first video of this Angular fast forward series. So in this series, in this first video, you will learn how to set up the Angular in your local machine, and also you will start a new project, and we'll go through that. So let's quickly start. So set up the Angular in local environment. So what are the things we need? So before developing any Angular application, you are expected to have some knowledge on JavaScript, HTML and CSS. But if you are just very little, some basic of JavaScript and all, that is also fine, because in this series we will also we will morely learn like a project oriented way. We will do some basic projects and then we will learn. So I will also explain the JavaScript in that time as well. Okay, so also you need to have Node.js installed on your machine. If you don't have Node.js installed on your machine, so you can just go ahead to nodejs.org, and then there you can download the long-term support LTS 1 for your machine. If you are on Windows, you are on Mac, the process is almost same. You can maybe refer to some videos installing Node.js. And once the Node.js is installed on your machine, what you can do is you have to also have Angular installed on your machine. For that, you have to add this command npm install globally. -g is for global tag, so globally on your machine it will install Angular. So what we will do is, so maybe we can open a command prompt once that is done, and then we can install npm install Angular CLI. So what it will do is it will install Angular CLI on your machine, and then you are ready to create any Angular project. Okay, cool. So once this is done, how we can create a new project on Angular. So to create a new project, first we have to maybe let's choose some folder where we want to create some Angular project. So maybe I will just create a folder on ngff stands for fast forward, because this is the course we are doing. Okay, cool. So I'm on that folder now. So to create a new Angular project, what I have to do is I have to hit a command which is ng stands for Angular. Then as we are going to create a new project, so ng new, and what will be the project name? So let's name our project that traditional hello world maybe. Okay, oh, I missed a word. Okay, that's fine. So this asked me, would you like to add Angular routing? So for now, let's add this as yes, and in the meantime I will explain what is Angular routing, and for which kind of CSS do you want to use. You might be familiar with CSS, but CSS, SSS, all these are precursors of CSS. Maybe we will discuss also about them. For now we can keep it as CSS maybe. Okay, so as now it's installing packages, let me explain you what is Angular routing. So Angular routing is basically as you know, the name suggests routing is just to route from one place to another. So similarly, to route from one page to another, or by the URL. So if you're saying that some maybe some localhost 4000/users or /students or something like that, that's the route. So as per that route, what we need to show, so that's what it actually says, Angular routing. Okay, and then also we did this the second thing, CSS preprocessor. So let me also explain a bit about CSS preprocessor. So our browser at the end always understands CSS, not any preprocessor like SCSS or SSS or anything like that. So but SASS or SCSS, all these things that we call preprocessor, that actually helps us to write CSS efficiently. When I'm saying efficiently, I'm saying that it gives us some more benefits or more advantages, that quickly we can write CSS, and at the end, once you are done, it will, at the time of compilation, the framework itself will generate the CSS files, and that will run on the browser. Similarly, the same case with the TypeScript, because Angular works with TypeScript, not JavaScript. But our browser understands JavaScript. So when we are writing TypeScript, so at the time of compilation, all our TypeScript codes get converted to JavaScript, and then our browser understands that and shows all the things as per us on the screen. Okay, so yeah, that was it. So it's still installing the packages. So let's wait for some more time. Hey, finally we are here and the packages are installed successfully and the Angular project is now created. So if you will see the dir tab, so we have this hello world here. So let's migrate to this hello world. and let's try to open this in VS Code. So code dot is the command that you need to give when you want to open any folder in VS Code, and also we'll try to run this. So ng-sarf, okay, ng-sarf will run this Angular project, and while this application runs, in the meantime let's try to see the Angular code that Angular provided us. Okay. So this is the basic Angular structure. So let me explain a bit about it. As this is a fast forward course, we will only deal with all the important concept of the Angular. So this packagization is a very important for you. So it has a dependency section, and in dependency section describes all the dependency that is used in this project. So if you are using any third-party packages or anything like that, for example, maybe you are using Movement.js or maybe Bootstrap or anything, that will be listed over here. So if you are coming to any Angular project, in this packagization sections dependency, you can check all the dependency this application have, or all the packages this application is using. Okay, and then there is some dev dependency that needs to be the configuration of this machine where this application needs to be run. And then we have some scripts like which will write npm start, then it will also run the command ng-sarf behind the scene. Okay, so that's it about the packagization. And then maybe another important file is the AngularJSON. So AngularJSON file is the basic configuration about the Angular project that we're building. So it has some basic things like where the version or the project name and all these things. And apart from this, here also you have the assets, all the assets you are using, all the styles, all the scripts. Like if you have some JS files, you need that to be available globally on throughout the application, you can maybe add here. But if you are not getting all these things from now, don't worry, no worries. We will explain, while moving forward we'll learn all these things. And then there we have some configuration. Here we have budgets, and budget says that while you are building an Angular application, what is the maximum amount of size that an application should be. So that's the budget thing. So other things are there. There is nothing important or for this fast forward course, but there might be something I wanted to show you. Okay, just a second. Yeah, so this is an important point also. So the main which is the main file in this Angular application, how an Angular application runs, let me also explain in this. So in the src we have some file main.ts. so inside src we have a file called main.ts. so while this application runs, it first goes to this file main.ts, and then in main.ts it bootstraps the app module. So because it says that bootstrap module, app module, so it has an app module here as well, app module. So inside this an app component runs. So maybe I will take another video to explain how an Angular application runs. So because in this video it will be quite confusing for you. I just wanted to show you if the application runs. So it is yet to run. So I just wanted to show you the output of this first application in this video. Actually currently I have another application running in port 4200. That's the default port for Angular. So it's asking me if I want to load the application in some different port. So that's what I did is over here. So Angular will randomly choose a port and will run the application over there. So as you can see, Angular now run my application on this port. So if I'll go to this port, so this is the hello world Angular application. This is the boilerplate application that Angular gives us from scratch. So where this code comes, all the things, let's see. So this is your hello world Angular application, and if you go to this app component.html, here we have all these things. So if you select all the things and we will delete everything, and let's write something, hey there. Okay, so if you will go here, I will see that this is auto reloaded and it says hey there. So whatever you will write in this HTML, in this CSS, all these things are going to reflect in this home directory. So that's it for this video. In the next video we will learn or we will discuss about some Angular basic architecture or how an Angular application works, and then maybe on the next video you will know some basic Angular concept like component, module and all those things. So thank you for staying connected with this video. Bye bye.